Make sure somewhere in the chicken scratch I scribble and doodle.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Willie Jim Sauce, and I am back with another video for you guys. Today I have the first episode in the, I would say long awaited, it's not really long awaited, but for me, I was so excited to finally get this video out to you guys. And before we get into any of the information or anything at all, if we could smash 6 likes on this video, I would be so motivated to get the next video uploaded for you guys. So if we could do that, that would be absolutely amazing. So, oh my god, okay, let's just get into it. So if you guys notice, we're kind of rocking with the same vibe that I did with my new account from scratch when I did the RS3 series. So what I'm doing is I basically get a whole bunch of clips together of all the progress that I've done throughout whatever the days are. I mashed it all up together and then I put it into a video for you guys. So let me just kind of cover like how I'm trying to go about this. So I've never had, well, okay, I had an Iron Man on RS3 and it didn't really go out too well. I just really wasn't into it, but I knew if I were to make an Iron Man and I was actually gonna enjoy something, it would definitely be on Old School. So we made a hardcore Iron Man. This was between me and 3 of my friends, although a little bit of backstory. So it started with me, my friend Joe, DJ, and Kyle. We did the stronghold to start off and get some money. Kyle died to a spider and quit the game. So he's gone, but we still got DJ and Joe. And if you guys are interested, I can start to add in their skills and stuff at the end of the video. Right now, me recording this, I don't think either of them are home. Or actually, Joe might be home, but I think DJ's at work, so I can't really get that from them at the moment. But if you want in further videos, I can add in a screenshot of their levels and whatever, if you guys want to keep up with their progress as well. So for me, I knew that I wanted to do some stuff. While I had the chance and we were all starting out together, we figured it would be best if we were to kind of go and do some quests, because quests alone in general are not very fun, especially if you're on an Iron Man. Doing quests by yourself is not the best of times. But so we decided to get a few things done, like we did Restless Ghost and Waterfall Quest and Witch's Potion, and I think Witch's House, Witch's Potion, Witch's House, I think. Maybe I'm mixing those up. And then I knew for myself anyways that I wanted to get a few more things done. I'm trying not to like spoil it because I'm not sure if it's in like the next video or if it's in this video. But there was definitely some starting quests that are just real essential to an account, because it's not the best of times recording, or I'm sorry, not recording, but doing questing and stuff, or leveling up at a very low level. It's best to kind of go through and get quests done, because first of all, you're gonna need them done anyways. And if you could do a quest and go from like 1 to 33 attack or something, then why not? That's just a lot of free experience. So you guys can tell a little bit of difference from this to when I did an account from scratch on RS3. I'm definitely focusing on getting a lot more quests and things like that done. So for me, and you guys might be asking yourselves too, well, I'm kind of interested in making an Iron Man, but I don't really know how to start out, and I don't know how to get money, and things just seem really difficult. And I'm gonna be honest, I was the same way. I'm like, yo, I don't really know how I'm gonna go about doing this stuff, because I can't just go and make money how I normally would, and I can't just buy things from the Grand Exchange. So how do you do it, you know? It's actually not that difficult. Most of the things you either already started with, or you can buy from a general store, or it's like laying on the ground spawning somewhere. It's really super easy to get. And as far as GP is concerned, there's a lot of things you can do. I'll give you guys a little tips, even though I'm sure you guys will see it throughout this video. Something that I did, which I think a lot of people do, is you can get silk, right? So you can either go to Alcarid or you can go to Artie. You can get silk from the silk trader, and then you can sell it back to, so if you get it from Artie, then you can sell it to the guy in Alcarid, or vice versa. That's really, really, really easy starting cash. And another thing, I don't want to spoil it because I believe you guys won't see it in this video, but there's another method that is really good money that involves agility, which is why I focus on getting this up. So as far as current goals on the account right now, I made sure that agility was one of the things that I got up initially, because I needed 25 agility to do the Grand Tree quest, and getting the Grand Tree and like Tree Gnome stuff That allows me to use the spirit trees, which is great for transportation. Also, a little tip if you guys want to, if you have some GP and you are trying to look for like a teleport, you can get the, I believe it's called the Chronicle book. You can buy that from Diango in Draenor Village, and then you can fill it up with like 10 of these like little papers, and each paper gives you a teleport to the Champions Guild, which is easy access to get to Varrock or like back to Lumbridge or whatever it might be. For me, since I got like Tree Gnome Village and Grand Tree done, it's a free teleport to Varrock. I can run to the GE and then use the Spirit Tree to get pretty much around like a good you know, area, because I can take the glider in the top of the tree, or I can go to the, what is it, the Port Khazar, which is easy to get to Artie, and then there's charter ships, so easy transportation if you guys want to do it like that. But I got a mime mask and I was just pretty happy. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to throw that in there. Definitely be careful when you're doing these quests, because I almost died. All right, I almost died doing a quest because I had to run to Brimhaven and a tribesman guy attacked me and it started hitting me with 11s through poison, and I had some food on me, and luckily I had coins, because if I didn't have coins I would have been dead. I ran over to the general store and bought some anti-poisons really quick, healed myself up, it was all good, but it was actually really scary. I didn't think that I was gonna make it at all. So here in the video, as you're seeing me, this is me trading the silk in. So what I did is I went to Al Kharid. You can buy the silk for 2 GP. You could buy it for 3 GP if you want to save like one chat box option, but I decided to just go through and do the 2 GP. And then every time you sell it, you'll tell them that you want to sell it for 120 each. He'll be like, nah, how about 50? And you say, nah, how about 60? And then he'll buy them for 60 each. So you make about 1.6k every inventory if you do it that way. And that's just super easy. So one thing that I've always been a fan of doing is just if I'm bored, like if it's late at night, or if I just don't really have a certain goal at the moment, then I'll just go ahead and I'll start training whatever I feel like. So right now I'm just doing woodcutting. There's really no point, I guess you could say. There's no point for me to do it other than just getting skill levels, just getting total levels, because the way I like to play is I love to level. I'm not gonna say I'm an insane skiller, or else, you know, maybe I'd have 200 mil everything already, but I really enjoy seeing levels, and like I said, I'm gonna have to do it anyway. So don't be afraid to just go spend some time, get your wood cutting up, get your fire making up, you know, go train, go get your agility up. Agility is super important, which is it's kind of funny, because if you look between the games, like there's no I guess factor in getting agility on RS3 if you're starting out, because you're gonna have lodestones. But on old school, you got to get agility done pretty much so you can transport places, because if not, you're gonna be walking everywhere. And to get graceful is huge. Graceful is so huge and very helpful. And it's just worth it in general, because there's a method that I was doing. I can't show you guys yet because it's going to be in the next video, but you can make a lot of money starting out as an Iron Man. I'm sure you guys already know what it is. It's been done in other videos. It's not a secret. But it definitely worked out in my favor, because it got me a lot of starting cash. So don't be afraid to get these quests done. They're really not that difficult. Just don't be afraid to go ahead and adventure. You know, it's your account. You can play it however you want. Don't be afraid to go and, oh, maybe I just want to level this up before I quest, or, you know, vice versa, whatever it might be. As long as you're enjoying it and you're making progress on it, that's really all that matters. So I don't know, like I want to talk about things in the video, but I also just want to give some few like tips if you guys are interested, because I know some of you guys wanted to start it as well with me. So speaking of this clip that I'm doing right here, obviously I'm getting thieving levels, but I'm also stealing food. Now, a lot of people will go and get their starter food from Artie, which is completely fine, because you can get cakes and bread and chocolate cake, and that's perfectly fine. I still do that too. But if you want really good starting food, then go to Draenor Village and trade, what's his name? Like Fortunato, Fandango, Fortune Wheel, some Fortunato maybe, I forget what his name is, but he sells jugs of wine from 1 GP each. He has a stock of 5, so you have to hop around a little bit, but each jug, I think it heals 11s if I'm not mistaken. It heals 11s and it's only 1 GP each, and that is perfect in my eyes. So it's definitely worth hopping around a few worlds to get a full inventory, and then you have really good starting food. So it really depends. If I'm in Artie, I'll steal food from there. If I'm close to Draenor, I'll grab food from there. That's just really, you know, all I gotta say about that. But we're wrapping up this video. This is just episode 1. I already almost have enough clips for episode 2, which I'll probably be releasing. I'll release these maybe every other day or every 2 days. I don't want them to become too redundant because eventually it's gonna start slowing down as far as how fast I guess I can get clips and everything recorded. So I don't want to like completely stress that out. So in episode 1, we covered a lot of progress. I got some good starting quests done, some good early milestones done to be able to do some really good things as far as starting out and getting GP. I got some combat levels, you know, just pure starting things that I think should be done almost all the time, in my opinion, because these are just super easy things to start out and start doing. So as we're nearing this episode, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button. Like I said, we're trying to hit 6 likes. I know it's a little mean, but that's it. That is it. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get ready for episode 2. Peace.